If you're looking for a fun summery card kit that includes stamps, dies, pattern paper, embellishments, and more, you need to see the new Stamps of Life July Summer Days card kit. Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel. The Stamps of Life sent me their July card kit. It is so much fun to create with. Wait until you see all that's included. It is packed full of fun card making supplies. So first, let's just take a look at what comes inside the kit. The Stamps of Life card kits come with these very heavy duty envelopes that are made of plastic that will protect all the supplies. I wanted to show you that it will include all of the supplies, that they all fit inside that envelope. It also has a white area that you can label which month the kit is. Kit comes with an inspiration card. There are several cards for ideas for you on this inspiration card using the supplies. This month there is a set of stickers. There's some pelicans, shells, and other beach themed items. There's a 6x6 pattern paper pad, again double-sided so that you have both very versatile patterns and then some more themed items, which is Summer Days. This is the die set that comes in the kit this month. It is an A1 rounded corner card die set. So you get everything you need to make the card that is on the front. The word dies, the little sun cut out, the panels, and the card base. So lots in this one die set. There are a bunch of cute embellishments like rounded squares and little circles. There's also an entire spool of ribbon, and it's got a really beautiful detail on it, and it matches perfectly with the cardstock, like the craft that you get. All of the cardstock is 8.5 by 11, and you get a whole bunch of it, so you can make a ton of cards with this kit. Now let's use this card kit to make some fun cards. First, I wanted to try out the die set. I love this size of the card. It is smaller than an A2. That A1 size is just so cute, and this die cuts out the card base. You can use half of an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. Also, there's a die that cuts out those cute little suns. I realized after the fact that I needed to cut the suns out of the blue cardstock panel and then layer that over the yellow cardstock panel. So that's the way that you're going to get yellow suns, if you cut the suns out of a different color of cardstock and then back it with yellow. I am using a little bit of liquid adhesive all around those open die cut areas so that I can adhere this down to the little panel, and the little panel fits perfectly on the card base with a little bit of a margin around it, which is really nice. It just all looks very finished and neat. Next, I decided to tie a bow around this panel with the ribbon, and I like to do this before I adhere it down to the card base. This way I can put a bunch of strong adhesive on the back. The ribbon will stay in place and everything will stay adhered down to the base. I cut the tails into just a diagonal, and then I like to tie my bows by doing the 2 loops and then putting one through the other. I find that that way is the best way for me to get even sides. So both bow sides are the same and I can adjust it pretty easily, and I just think it turns out looking nice. I decided to use the Happy Summer dies, just the word dies this time. I'll use the shadow in a later card to show you, but I just love this soft color combination for summer. I think it's really pretty and unique and fresh. So there you go. I just used some liquid adhesive, nice and strong, to adhere that panel down to the card base, and then just a couple of embellishments to add some shine and dimension. I decided to make A1 cards for all my cards this time just because they're so cute. It's such a different size for me. So I cut the card base out of the blue, light blue cardstock, and then I cut a panel out of the pattern paper. Now this pattern paper is really pretty. It's got like an ocean view and then sand on the bottom. I didn't share with you before these embellishments. These are cute little wood shells with the little details on the top. You can adhere them down with a strong liquid glue, whatever you have that is nice and strong. Just put a little bit on the back and they will stay placed on your card with that strong adhesive. This time I decided to use the shadows of the word dies, and I'm using again Happy Summer. So I cut the shadows out of the same color as the card base to be consistent there, and then cut the word dies out of the white cardstock, which you get plenty of in the kit. So there is so many more supplies. I could make tons of cards with this kit. I added a few of those little clear round embellishments to the shells like they were little pearls, and that completes this card, which was so much fun to make and so easy as well. For the next card, I wanted to use those little squares that have the rounded edges. It's just such a pretty color. For this ribbon, I'll put a little tape runner behind it and then adhere it down flat, so it's just a border of ribbon at the bottom of the card. The tails will wrap around the back and stick because I put tape runner from end to end on that ribbon. Next, I'll use those little square embellishments with the rounded edges. They have a lot of shine, and I love the color combination that they come in. It is such a fresh color combination for the summer. It's kind of dreamy and beach themed and just really pretty. So I have the largest squares at the bottom, and then I use the medium squares above that in the same color combination. And for the sentiment, I'll use Happy Summer Days this time, just the word dies cut out of the yellow cardstock from the kit and adhered down. And I grabbed one of those little suns that I cut out and used those as embellishments along with some of the little shiny circles as well. So again, just very easy to pull these cards together and have fun with, but they're just so cute and so different. And I, again, love that little size of the A1 card. For this card, I cut out 2 of the panels, one out of pattern paper, one out of craft cardstock, so that I could create a dual toned look on the panel. So I have the pattern paper, which is really bright and a little busier at the bottom, and then the craft cardstock at the top so that I can put other things on there. I wanted to use those stickers, so I grabbed a beach umbrella and a few shells to decorate that craft cardstock that does look like sand. And then I'll just use the happy word die as my sentiment and one of those suns again. I can use those on tons of little cards as well. It made me so happy to hear that so many of you already know the Stamps of Life and love them. If you want to see more from the Stamps of Life, I have a fun video for you to check out here. As always, I want to thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me today. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon. Who remembers the pigeons? They are so loud. It's like the pigeon is sitting in front of a microphone. Or it's like the pigeon is sitting in the corner of my room.